Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Ashit Giri. Please, who has not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and like and comment. So I will get the intro for next video. So now comes to my topics. So what is the definition of confined space? So any area, work area which is not intended for continuous work occupancy, and design, structure, location, limited, restricted entry, exist and entry, and lack of oxygen, the location, and dangerous unknown gases is there, and lack of illumination, and maybe presence of biological hazards. So that type of location we can identify the as a confined space. So example, we can see the pipe work area. If we work in pipeline and we work in boiler of any factory, boiler vessels, so and we can see the drainage. We can see drain inside if you are work in drain area, inside the drain, so that is also a confined space. So we can see the photograph. We can see one example, like this is you can think this is one is inside entry and another is exit, and here inside you can see the illumination is also less. So that is the one example. If you work in pipeline, so that is you can identify that location is a confined space. And now we can see the picture also. You can see this is a vessel or boiler tank. You can see here the lack of oxygen, lack of illumination, so you can exist and entry is very less, so you can identify that is the confined space. Next, this is the pipeline. One person go inside, you can see the area also having the limited illumination, lack of oxygen, so that area you can also find out the as a confined space. Next, this is the road water chambers. Inside the person will go for work, so here also poor illumination and lack of oxygen and maybe unknown gas of presence, so you can find out as a confined space that area also. Next, friends, we should know what is the hazards. So hazards, before enter in a confined space, you must measure the oxygen level and measures the unknown gases. So here you can see the person enter the confined space. So prior enter the confined space, he should check the air level. You can see safe level of oxygen 19.5% to 23.5%. Next, you can see on the road they are having the water chambers. So water chambers, you can see the when he was open the cover and instant release the gases, vapors. So this type of hazards will come in confined space. You can see here water flooded is happen, so this type of hazards also happen in confined space. Here you can see fire and explosion. This type of hazards will happen in case any presence of combustible gases in confined space, and if any got the ignition, so it may be fire and explosion. So that is also hazard in confined space. You can see the hazardous work surface. If any person will go inside the confined space, so he will face in surface like hazardous surface. So you can see here in pipeline, poor illumination, temperature also may be present in confined space, and lack of oxygen also. You can see poor illumination and lack of oxygen, so persons has used the breathing apparatus. And biological hazards, you can see the biological hazards like insects, snakes, it also may be present in confined space. Thank you for watching the video, and I will come the next video, the confined space control measures and safe work procedure of confined space. Thank you. Bye bye.